So if you need no introduction to this powerful tantric practice, you know where all your chakras are located and you don't need to know what a BIJA sound is, then you can go to the time code below now, and I hope you have a really powerful, soothing and rejuvenating practice. Thank you all for your amazing feedback in Facebook and your personal messages regarding my first Yoga Nidra video. And I'm sorry it's taken me so long to create the second one. In my 10 years of teaching and 2 decades of practicing, this is by far the easiest and most powerful technique that my students, clients, and myself included just absolutely adore. So if you've never heard of Yoga Nidra or Yogic sleep, or this is your first time on my page or on my channel, then you can check out my first video. It has a 1 in front of it, Yoga Nidra, and there's quite a nice explanation in there on the power and the science behind Yoga Nidra, how we reprogram the mind and how we basically raise the vibration, and it allows you to have one of the best night's sleep of your life. This can be practiced in the morning, in the afternoon, but ideally before bed, or if you wake up in the middle of the night and you can't get back to bed, this is perfect for you. And if it's your first time practicing Yoga Nidra, you're about to get blown away. So in this practice, we're going to be using BIJA sounds. BIJA is a Sanskrit term which means seed sound. Sanskrit is the oldest language in the world, and it is cumulatively made up of these BIJA sounds. Certain BIJA sounds have been allocated to each chakra, and really their job is to awaken that chakra. So in quantum physics, everything has its solid form and its wave form. And that's why in these tantric practices, mantra is so powerful. In this wave form and in this vibration form, we can really use mantra to raise our vibration and awaken certain chakras in our bodies. So in Tantra or Kundalini Tantra, we're really using mantra or sound, mandala or 3D form, and yantra, which is the geometrical representation of chakras. And we use these sort of 3 techniques to awaken the chakras. What we're doing in Kundalini Tantra is we're taking the sexual energy, which is the most powerful energy on the planet. I mean, you look how sexual energy is used in advertising. It is sexual energy that makes us come out of our shell and fall in love and present ourselves to people like we never have before. No matter how we look at it, sexual energy is one of the most powerful driving forces on the planet. And if you take the sexual energy and instead of releasing it in masturbation and sex constantly, we learn to retain it. We can rise that sexual energy and sublime it up the spine. We can sublime it up Sushumna. And as it passes up the spine, it has to pass through each chakra, which is located in the spine. And for it to pass, if you can imagine sort of electrical energy or electricity trying to pass through quite a complex circuit of nadis, which is essentially what a chakra is. If those nadis are not balanced, if all the circuits are not connecting, the electrical energy gets stuck and it cannot pass through. But once it is balanced and awakened and the Kundalini energy can pass through the chakra, it carries on up. And what people don't realize is when the chakra opens, it awakens and opens a center of the brain associated with that chakra. So the psychological attributes and blocks of that chakra are then passed. The energy can pass through the chakra, which then means that that part of the brain is awakened. So by the time this Kundalini or sexual energy gets up to the brain is fully awakened. And that's where we can live an enlightened life. So if you can imagine an orgasm, which is in our lowest chakras, that is a beautiful representation and it is a connection with God. And you know, a lot of us have to deal with shame and guilt with our sexual identity and orgasms, but it shouldn't be. It is our connection to the world, to the universe, and it is an amazing, beautiful experience. What we do is we become addicted to that experience and we overdo it again and again and again, and we get stuck in these sort of sexual addiction cycles. As we evolve and we learn to retain the sexual energy and take it up the chakras, each chakra is able to have its own orgasm, and it gets stronger and stronger until you can have an orgasm in the mind, which is 1,000 times stronger than an orgasm in your lower chakra. Anyway, So let's get on to the chakras. Bringing up a diagram now. So you can see the chakras begin, main chakras, down at the base. That's sort of the perineum, entrance to the vagina, up into the cervix, or between the balls and the anus. We travel then up to the tailbone in the spine. The shestrum or trigger point is at the front of the body, and that sort of enters into the chakra, but the chakra itself sits at the back of the body. So the second chakra, tailbone. Third chakra, behind the navel in the spine. Fourth chakra, behind the heart in the spine. Fifth, behind the throat in the spine. And the sixth, we travel up, and obviously this is a very famous chakra. It is our Agya chakra, third eye. The trigger point for this chakra is in the third eye, brow center, but the actual chakra sits into the brain, so where the spinal column ends and enters into the brain. From there we go up to our final chakra, which is at the top of the head. So just have a general idea when I say to go to a chakra, which chakra I'm talking about. So we have the root chakra. Second, I call the sacral chakra. Third, I'll call the navel chakra. Fourth, I'll call the heart chakra. Fifth, throat. Sixth, third eye chakra. And obviously then we have the crown chakra. So general understanding of this is necessary for this Yoga Nidra. So before we start this powerful tantric practice, I just want to say that I know the world is jacked at the moment. People are being locked up for long periods of time in their homes. Relationships are under stress. People are losing their jobs financially. People are very scared about their health. There's protests worldwide. There's lots of different thoughts about pedophilia that's coming to light at the moment, 5G, mandatory vaccines, and the true agenda of COVID-19. And I don't want to comment on any of that. What I wanted to say is this separateness, this judging, this social media shaming of people wearing masks and not wearing masks. My opinion and my judgment of you, this separateness is really a function of the ego. And don't fall for the trap. Don't fall for this low vibrational anxiety, depression, fear, anger, and judgment. It is of utmost importance that you seek the truth. It is of utmost importance that you educate yourself. And obviously more important than that, you ask yourself, what are my channels of information that are creating my perception, which dictate my behavior? That is all very good, but don't get stuck in that fourth dimension. Don't get stuck in the judgment and emotionally and negatively attaching to what you find. Educate yourself, but it is more important than anything to raise your vibration. You are a vibratory being. You vibrate at a certain vibration through what you eat, through what you think, through your actions, and through your intentions. And this is quantum physics. Everything is a wave vibration as well as a solid form. I look like a solid form to you, but actually if you get down to my nuts and bolts, I am simply vibration and really empty space. So have a look into my heart meditation video. It really goes into the science more of quantum physics, the atoms, and the power of using the heart to create positive emotions. These positive emotions, and you can just practice it for a few minutes a day, is really going to raise your vibration up. It's going to bring you to a very high vibratory level, and you want that at the moment for protection and also to become a powerful creator of your reality. Yoga Nidra is a really good way to incorporate that into your day, into your night, into your sleep. It'll lift your vibration up. So let's get started. If you have any questions, please feel free to hit me up. Or if you just want to let me know about your deep experiences in a kick-ass practice like this, I'd love to hear about it. You can leave a comment down below here on YouTube or on my Facebook page, Little Temple. You can also find my Facebook group, which is called Little Temple Stockholm, and check out some of the images there and photos of my past retreats and events over the last decade. Feel free to subscribe. I will be producing these videos weekly. I'm Grant Sparkle, this is Little Temple, and here comes another Yoga Nidra. Sahanam Vavatu
Sahanau Bunaktu Sahaviryam Karavavahe Tejasvinavaditamastu Ma Vidvishavahe. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om.
Finding yourself lying down in a comfortable position, placing a pillow or cushion under your knees is quite nice. And covering yourself with a blanket, even if you don't feel cold. If you're practicing this at night, making sure that you've done everything that needs to be done, so you don't need to leave your bed again. And if it's the daytime, setting an alarm clock if you fall asleep, shutting any windows, and making sure you won't be disturbed for the duration of this practice. Bring the awareness now to the whole body. Feel your whole body lying under the weight of gravity. Feel your whole body gently rested against the surface on which you are laying. Allow the body to come to stillness, taking any final scratches or movements, adjustments of clothes that you need to make, and then taking kaya stiram, body stillness. I will not move for the duration of this practice, no matter what. My body will be still as stone. No itch lasts forever. Taking the awareness out now to the furthest sound you can hear. Moving from that sound to another and to another, holding on to none. Bringing the awareness now into the room and listening to any sounds that the building is making, any air conditionings, the sound of this recording, any footsteps, moving from one to the other, holding on to none. Gently bringing the awareness now to the sound of your own breath, like a gentle baby snoring. Allow the breath to be completely relaxed, shallow, and originating from the belly. Listening to the sound, rhythmic and peaceful. You are now practicing Yoga Nidra, yogic sleep. This will remain at the forefront of your mind. I am practicing Yoga Nidra. I will remain awake, alert, and attentive to the sound of his voice. I am practicing Yoga Nidra. I will remain awake, alert, and attentive to the sound of his voice. Awaken, a vision of the whole body lying over the surface. The whole body in one thought. The whole body. Notice how the belly is very gently lifting and falling, lifting and falling. Completely relaxed breath. I am practicing Yoga Nidra, yogic sleep. I will remain awake, alert and attentive to the sound of his voice. Bringing into the mind's eye now your resolution or goal or sankalpa, a short sentence that you can repeat to yourself 3 times. It can be anything from quitting smoking to being more patient or kinder with your partner or kids, to losing weight, to financial abundance, or to living your biggest dream. Stating this intention to yourself silently in your head 3 times, because a goal, sankalpa, or short resolution said at the beginning and at the end of Yoga Nidra undoubtedly will come true. We will now begin the ancient and sacred tantric practice of rotating the consciousness through the body. I'll name a body part. Repeat the name in your mind quietly to yourself and awaken a vision of that body part in the mind's eye. Try and feel any sensations there, and if you can't feel anything, that's quite alright. I'll name a body part, repeat the name in your mind, and awaken a vision of the body part in the mind's eye. Don't try too hard. Whatever you can manage is good enough. We'll move through the body in a rotating, consistent pace, shutting down the mind systematically as we move through the body. This is not concentration, but a practice of awareness. The right hand thumb. The right hand thumb. The right hand thumb. Pointer finger. Middle finger. Ring finger. Pinky. Palm. Wrist. Elbow. The right shoulder. Armpit. Waist. Hip. The right thigh muscle. Kneecap. Calf muscle. Ankle. The heel of the right foot. Sole of the foot. Big toe. Second. Third. Fourth. And fifth. The whole right side of the body. The whole right side of the body. Awaken a vision in the mind's eye on the whole right side of your body is vibrating. Moving over to the other side now. Your left hand thumb. Left hand thumb. Left hand thumb. Pointer finger. Middle finger. Ring. Pinky. Palm, wrist, elbow, your left shoulder, armpit, waist, hip, your left thigh muscle, kneecap, calf muscle, ankle, the left heel of your foot, sole of the foot, big toe, second, third, fourth, and fifth. The whole left side of your body. The whole left side of my body is vibrating. Awaken a vision of the whole left side of your body. Awaken a vision of both heels pressing on the surface underneath you. Both calves. Back of the thighs, both buttocks, lower back, mid back, upper back, back of the head, top of the head, the whole scalp, right ear, left ear, forehead, right eyebrow, left eyebrow, center of the eyebrows, the center of the eyebrows, the third eye, right eyeball, left eyeball, right nostril, left nostril, both nostrils, the right cheek, the left cheek, upper lip, lower lip, both lips gently resting against each other, upper teeth, lower teeth, the tongue gently resting on the upper palate of the mouth, chin, neck, right side of the chest, left side of the chest, and the whole chest, right side of the stomach, left side of the stomach, and the whole stomach. Awaken a vision of the whole body lying over the mat, couch or bed. The whole body. Awaken a vision in your mind's eye of your whole body body is vibrating. Whole body. The whole body. Stay with the whole body. The whole body. The whole body. And the whole body. I am practicing Yoga Nidra. I will stay awake, alert, and attentive to the sound of his voice. Gently bring the awareness to the navel and notice how the relaxed breath gently lifts and drops the belly. Lifts and drops. Lifts and drops. Similar to waves on a beach, gently coming in and gently going out. This never-ending rhythmic cycle. We will now begin the sacred practice of rotating the consciousness through the chakras. And if you can feel any heat here or sensation or tingling, then that is great. And if you can't, that is quite alright. Bringing the awareness now to root chakra, your first chakra, Muladhara chakra. This is found at the perineum or the coccygeal plexus, allowing the mind to gently rest here, not trying too hard. Whatever you can manage is good enough. Noticing any sensations here. The color of this chakra is a deep red. Imagine a ball of red light, seeing this beautiful, rich red expanding in this plexus. And even if you can't see the color, know that it is there. Eventually, you will be able to see it. Imagine a ball of red light, gently growing and shining in this plexus, Muladhara chakra. The BIJA sound for this chakra is
Lam.
Moving up now, not too far, to the tailbone, sacral chakra, Swadhisthana. Gently resting the awareness here, just above root chakra. The color of this chakra is orange, a deep vermilion orange. In your mind's eye, allowing this ball of light to radiate out into the organs of your abdomen, radiating gently up the spinal column and down, and out into the skin. The BIJA sound for this chakra is
Vam.
Moving the awareness up now to behind the belly button, into the solar plexus, Manipur chakra. feeling a gentle warmth and energy there as you softly rest your attention. Imagining a bright yellow ball of light gently growing in the spinal column behind the navel. And this bright yellow-white energy begins to permeate out into the organs of the stomach, ribs, gently glowing up and down the spine and all the millions of nerves that pass through the center of Manipur chakra. The BIJA sound to awaken this chakra is
Ram.
Gently moving the awareness up now behind the heart, into the heart chakra and the spinal column, in this cardiac plexus, Anahat chakra, the unstruck sound, the never-ending beat of this powerful center. Whatever color you see here, be it pink or green or blue, the choice is yours. Allowing this ball of light to gently grow in the spine, radiating through the lungs and the heart, the ribs up to the collarbone, down and up the spine, out into the skin, and the light could almost break through the skin. And if you're looking down at yourself, you could see this glow of energy spinning out from this ball of heart light. In Anahat chakra, the BIJA sound for this chakra is
Yam.
Moving up now and resting the awareness behind the throat pit in the spinal column, Vishuddhi chakra, and seeing a small ball of light. Traditionally can be purple or turquoise or whatever light you instinctively see here. See this ball of light gently growing in the neck, shining up the throat towards the jaw and the ears, through all the vocal cords and throat, and out and down over the chest and shoulders. Vishuddhi chakra, the meeting of duality. The BIJA sound for this chakra is
Hum.
moving up now to where the spinal column ends in the posterior brain. Third eye chakra, Agya chakra, where the pineal gland resides. The command center, psychic vision. Don't try too hard, just be aware of where this is, gently resting the awareness here. Traditionally, this is a grey silver light, or any color that feels right for you. Allowing the silver light to gently grow into the grey matter of the brain, penetrating through the eyes, sockets, cheeks, jaw, tongue, the spinal column, out of the scalp into the hair. The whole face, the whole head is shining with this light. The BIJA sound for this chakra is gently moving the awareness down to the throat chakra. The BIJA sound to awaken this chakra is moving down now to the heart chakra in the spinal column, anahat. The BIJA sound to awaken this chakra is
Yam.
moving down to the navel chakra in the spinal column, Manipur. The BIJA sound to awaken this chakra is
Ram.
moving down to the sacral chakra, Swadhisthana. The BIJA sound to awaken this chakra is
Vam.
and finally coming down to root chakra, Muladhara. The BIJA sound to awaken this chakra is
Lam.
I am practicing Yoga Nidra. I will stay awake, alert, and attentive to the sound of his voice. Gently moving now from one chakra to the next. Beginning again, first chakra, root.
Lam.
Second chakra, sacral.
Vam.
Third chakra, navel.
Ram.
Fourth, heart chakra.
Yam.
Fifth, Vishuddhi, throat chakra.
Hum.
Sixth, third eye chakra. And coming back down, throat,
Hum.
heart,
Yam.
navel,
Ram.
sacral,
Vam.
root,
Lam.
moving with more fluidity now.
Lam. Bam. Ram. Yam. Hum. Om. Hum. Yam. Ram. Bam. Lam. Lam. Bam. Ram. Yam. Hum. hum yum rum bum lum.
You are beautiful. You are safe. You are healthy. And you are powerful. I am beautiful. I am safe. I am healthy. And I am powerful. And gently bringing the awareness back to the whole body, vibrating. The whole body lying on the mat, the bed or the couch. Become aware of the whole body as you gently drift back into your physical structure. Coming back now and gently stating your goal or resolution or sankalpa to yourself 3 times, because a goal or resolution or sankalpa said at the beginning and at the end of Yoga Nidra undoubtedly will come true. Listening out into the room for any sounds you can hear. And finding the sound of your own breath. I am practicing Yoga Nidra. I was practicing Yoga Nidra.